the state of clear is somebody who is never likely to get sick. He has a perfect memory. It's even intimated, and this was in 1950 when there was no, is that he could be immortal. He may never die. It's pretty funny. They define it as no longer has his own reactive mind, which is a rigged game to get somebody to take OT levels, which is their real moneymaker. There's a guy on the internet apparently who's saying, I'll give you $1 million if you can demonstrate OT. I'll give $1 million to anybody who can demonstrate clear. There's no fucking clear. There's no clear. There's no clear. It's a con. It's a con. The best traps, you get a guy to just keep himself in jail, right? And that's what Scientology does. Because the Citizens Commission on Human Rights is a way to try and destroy psychiatry and psychology. And I always had questions, because I would, even L. Ron Hubbard, he would always call the psychs, and he would rail about them and how terrible they are, and they're the sole course of destruction. But he would never, I kept saying, his own technology says that's a generalization, the psychs. Who? Psychs on the whole track. That means all psychiatrists for billions of years in the history of theta. It's like, it's so general, and that would be that's a characteristic of a suppressive person, is one who speaks in generalities. If you want me to represent Scientology's viewpoint, and you go to their museum, it's all the psychs are bad, the psychs are bad, this is a bad thing, and Hitler, and they're responsible for child pornography and rape, and it's all the psychs. And I say, okay, that's their viewpoint. I say, but if I'm going to get into a discussion, if you want to prepare me to be a spokesman for this shit, I got to know the other side. And I kept asking, can you give me the other side? And they won't give it to you. There's nothing written in all the tomes of Scientology about psychiatry. Nothing, other than the psychs are responsible for all your sexual problems because they implanted you as a thetan 10 years ago. And I realized that on my research of OT10. Oh, well, then it must be true, because LRH says it's so. LRH says, through my research on the whole track of OT something or other, I just discovered that this is all because of psychs. And that's the reference they tell you to prove that the fucking Hitler and rape is a thing. And I'm like, honey, that doesn't quite handle it, but they don't get it.
And he was making small talk before that, and he was saying, well, you remember the Salem witch trials? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It was the psychs behind that. Well, I don't think there were psychiatrists back then. And he went, oh, no, not the psychs. I mean the pharmaceutical companies.
Oh, dear goodness.
No, not quite.
See, these are the kids. You just got to, you dash off a get well soon card, and that's about it, because it's sad. So all injury, accident, and illness. Listen to those 3 words. All injury, accident, illness. Ow, oh, is all because of PTS. Everything negative that happens is because of PTS, which means you are a P potential T trouble S source. Wow, that sounds weird, a potential trouble source. So in other words, not only did you just slip and split your lip, but you better get away from this guy, because if you're near him, you're going to split your lip too, and your business is going to fail. And now there's only one reason that you are a potential trouble source. One reason is that you're connected to an SP, which is a suppressive person. Now this is the 2.5% of awful people like Tori who are fucking it up for the rest of us, good people. I started to explain to him the story of Xenu and the loyal officers, and I tell you, fuck me, I mean, I couldn't get a third of the way through the story, and we had our faces on the floor. We were laughing so hard. I mean, you couldn't even talk. It was just because it's retarded. There was a moment where I could have woken up there. But you choose not to. And that's part of the reason why Scientology is expensive. Well, if you're paying a lot of money for it, It makes it more valuable.
How did it turn around for you? Why did you start to doubt?
Well, it not only didn't work anymore, the more auditing I did, which I was more and more encouraged to do, the worse I got. I was starting to go fucking crazy. David Miscavige says, hey, there's been this big breakthrough in this golden age of tech. Fucking piece of shit. And I finally just said, you know something, motherfuckers? I don't care. You could get LRH to fly down here back from fucking Target 2 and tell me that I am fucking doing it wrong. I am not going in session and doing this shit. You guys are fucking killing me. I am here to tell you, you're fucking me up. So I'm out of here until you fucking wake up. I wouldn't even go to events, you know? Because me, I'm at events, everybody's like, hey, how you doing? And I go, good. I just couldn't fucking lie anymore. I'm ready to fucking die, you know? And I told him, I'm not going. I can't participate. Because my role was like Jason Beghe. I couldn't be like, yeah, well, I'll tell you the truth, I'm fucked up. I hate OT5, and everything's going fucking shitty, and it's fucking not working, and it's costing me a shitload of money, and I'm more unhappy than I've ever been in my entire fucking life. The congresses are part of what got me out of Scientology. Because if you listen to those fucking congresses, it goes like this. Hi, everybody, I'm LRH. I'm very happy you're here. Listen, I've got great fucking news. We've got clear handled. And he'll do this thing, and it's this new technology, and here's the realization, and this is foolproof, and this is it. And that's it, and now welcome to 1964. Okay? Apparently, you know, because the fucking thing didn't work, and Dianetics didn't work, even though nobody ever said it didn't, but they always trying to perfect clear. Then the next Congress, and there were what, 20, 30 of these fucking Congresses? Maybe about, I don't know, 200 hours or some shit? Every fucking Congress is, I got it now we've got clear handled. We finally got clear. And this is going on over, I'm listening from 1964 to like 1970, and they still haven't fucking handled clear, but they're selling you clear. I would put doubt in their universe, because you can't argue with my story. When you saw what happened to fucking me, and you're a trained auditor, and you look in my fucking folder, they fucked me up. I mean, I'm talking about insane. I'm like, I mean, I've never been like that in my life. I walked out, I was like, hey, hi. I was never shy. I was never introverted or anything. I'm sitting there like, I'm fucked up now. You know what I mean? I've never heard the word faggot more than when I hang around people at Gold, till the point where I said, you know, I don't like it. My brother's gay, and he sure ain't one. You know, I got great friends of mine that are gay. You know, you're telling me Leonardo da Vinci is 1-1? I don't think so.
And what's an OT supposed to be?
Somebody who's at least able. Somebody who can, like, walk and chew gum. I mean, there's people that are OT that are some of the most incompetent, stupid people. If Scientology is real, then something's fucked up. Because it ain't delivering what it's promised. That's for goddamn sure. It is not. It says it delivers what it's promised. Where's the fucking clear? You're talking about OTs. Let me meet a motherfucking clear. The further up you go up the bridge, the worse you get. These claims, how about a little bit of fucking evidence? How about some fucking evidence? You know, me personally, I look at David Miscavige. That's my definition of 1-1. He's good at it. To lie to people like that, to take money, to have no sense of responsibility when you rip people off for hundreds of millions of dollars and then make them happy about it afterwards? You must be giggling. My experience personally and what I've observed for myself is that Scientology is destructive and a ripoff.